Good Tuesday morning. Is your Loudoun County weather outlook for November 12th, 2024. Started off chilly today. Highs were in the low 40s. Today we'll be up in the mid-upper 50s. Tonight, really chilly, cold. Lows around 30 degrees. Good hard freeze for the area. If you haven't seen one, you'll get one tonight. Tomorrow, highs only in the low 50s. And then Thursday, we have a chance of showers, but the big deal will only be in the 40s for a high of 47 degrees. So a real chilly day in the midst of what's been a pretty warm pattern. But don't worry, the next day we warm right back up to about 60 degrees, and then 60s this weekend, low to mid 60s. So yeah, we're going to get a little roller coaster. Not a surprise we get any pattern changes. We tend to go through roller coasters. So speaking of patterns, here we are this morning. We get the high pressure system off to our left, west of us. That again, a clockwise flow, kind of breezy. Northerly winds bringing in the chillier air over the next couple of days. So we see that kind of shifting eastward. What we do see, and I've been mentioning this a few times in the forecast, is this high gets over here and it shoves cold air still east of the mountains. It's called cold air damming. And that's what we're going to see over the next couple of days. That's why it's going to stay kind of chilly. And as this this low approaches from the west, can't talk all of a sudden, it's going to run into this cooler air and keep us pretty chilly because it's colder air gets trapped at the surface. Yeah, even the mountains may see a little bit of frozen at the start. Not for us. Will be rain, but a chilly rain on Thursday. That then forms a little low, but it moves on out to sea, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we are in a immediate warm-up as these kind of depart out of the way. We see this ridging building, these warmer 500 millibar heights coming our way. That's why we go quickly to warmer temperatures by Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And here we are. We are a little bit west of this high pressure system, but this one is not as strong. That's why we're not getting the strong northerly winds. And then after this, we get into a weird pattern. I mean, it looks dry, dry, dry. We stay mild. High pressure systems in location and pump up some southerly winds. Maybe we'll see 70s again. Then we see another front kind of dipping down, likely to cause a little bit of cooler air next week. Now we're talking about the 19th and 20th. But one thing we're noticing, for a long time, this GFS, the American model, was forecasting a huge pattern change around the 20th. And I'm not saying there's not one. This here shows me there's blocking going on in Canada, but it's not blocking super cold air, but it is blocking things from moving into it. What it's going to do is block things to our west. So not a lot happening in our backyard. One thing that's interesting is down here in the Gulf, unfortunately, repeating pattern here of all the models showing that there could be a strong hurricane out in the Gulf. So some type of tropical feature. We'll see if that comes true. But we see we're kind of banked up here with this blocking pattern, keeping everything off to our west and us dry. So we're just staying dry. The cold air instead comes straight down into the central part of the United States, and we just stay out. Now this is a weird looking pattern. See a strong high pressure system got backward, blocked into the area. It's going to block stuff to our south, block things to our west, and keep us dry. Maybe kind of cool because of the northerly winds, but I don't know. This is so far out there now. I don't know if this is true or if this is the way things are going to transpire, but I'm just telling you it's holding off any pattern changes for a few more days, or maybe we would get a final shot of cold air. But the other thing I'm noticing, it's not sticking by any means. The sticking cold air is gone. It looks like it was going to be cold for maybe several days. And then on the GFS here, it says it's finally going to break free the following week to an extent and then get chillier. Anyway, long story short, I think after about 5-6 days from now, things are up in the air as to exactly how things are going to transpire. But unfortunately, it still looks like a drier pattern for us. Things are crazy down in the Gulf. Lows get blocked to our west. There'll be cooler shots in the midst of kind of mild air, but that's kind of what we're going with, and that's kind of what we've been dealing with. Anyway, have a great Tuesday, great rest of your week. It's been your Loudoun County Weather Outlook.